Coming to the class number 5 of Sociology Foundation course or Bridge course. What is society? We said about society as a web of social relationship. What is society? Last class. Sociology is study of society. Society means a web of social relationship. It is a web of social relationship. See, there is a difference between group and society. Group is different from society. Group is different from society. Group simply means a collection of individuals. It is nothing but collection of individuals. All of us sitting in this class should be called as a group. All of us sitting in this class should be called as a group. Okay. The moment when you give importance to already present relationship which you have to practice in that group, I repeat, we are collection of individuals. Now in this class, I am there, you are there, we are collection of individuals, right? We together become a group. Now the moment when you say that there are certain do's and don'ts which we have to follow when we are present in this group, you speak about society. Because what has to be done, what should not be done is decided by society. So when you speak about society, what is the importance which you give to society? You give to the presence of certain relationship which is constant. Take for example, today there is so much of argument happening in the Supreme Court of India regarding legalization of same-sex marriages or application of Hindu Marriage Act or Special Marriage Act to homosexual couples. Okay. There are various arguments which has been made. Yesterday I was seeing a video where the Solicitor General, who is the second highest law officer of the country next to Attorney General of India, is putting forward an argument on behalf of the government. What is the position of government? Government says that we cannot allow the act to apply to which act? Hindu Marriage Act or Special Marriage Act to apply to homosexuals like gays and lesbians. That is the point of the government. On behalf of the government, the Solicitor General is arguing this in the Supreme Court. He puts up nice argument. He says, if you read the act, whether it is Hindu Marriage Act or it is Special Marriage Act, there are two terms are given which is concerning marriage. One is husband, another is wife. Okay, husband and wife. Now, if two men marry, gay marriage, or two women marry, who is wife, who is husband? Because in the law, they are telling husband, wife. Now here, who is husband, who is wife when both are of same sex? Will somebody come and say that I am wife, he is a male when he is marrying another male? Or in a lesbian marriage, some women will come and say that I am men, I am husband, you are wife. She'll tell to another woman. Because in the law, grounds of divorce or certain things are given to men, wife separately from husband. For example, there are 5 grounds given for, say, maintenance allowance for the husband, 6 grounds given for wife. Now, you are not keeping husband and wife on equal footing in the law. One is having more concession than the other. Now, when it comes to homosexual marriage, who is that wife who will be getting more concession than the husband? So they are saying that already society has told that man should marry only women. Man should marry only women. Okay. Man after marriage is called husband. Women after marriage is called wife. Society has told this. So you simply cannot choose anyone irrespective of the gender and say that we have married. Because social approval will come only when man is marrying a woman. Society will not give approval when man is marrying a man, or woman is marrying a woman, or a transgender person is marrying a transgender person. So whatever you are doing in the group is already told by the society. So when I say society, I say certain rules and regulations which has to be applicable to group. So the rules and regulation is not a choice to the members in the group. Rules and regulations are compulsory that you have to follow in the group. Come to this concept of marriage. Okay, it is only marriage between two individuals. Now, how husband should act, how wife should act in Indian society? Husband is the male is the breadwinner of the family. Wife will have to take care of the house. Care work is given to wife. Economic activity to husband. Okay, he has to go work, bring money, give to his wife. That she will be making the home. She will be rearing the children, and she will take care of all household things. You may be IPS, but still you are a wife. You may be IAS, but still you are a wife. Lalu Prasad Yadav's wife, Prasad Yadav's wife, Rabri Devi, was becoming the chief minister because of some unforeseen situation that Lalu Yadav has to be jailed in a fodder scam. So he made his wife as CM when he is going to jail. Okay. So the women chief minister is becoming. She is taking oath, and she has to call the press people that I am the new CM now. I have these things for the state to deliver. Okay. Suddenly she is asking the time to her PA. What is the time now? The time is 7. My God, stop all the interview. Tomorrow you come and ask. I have bigger work at home. One interviewer was asking, so, ma'am, what work you have? I have to make chapatis for my children. So you are chief minister, but still you have to go to make chapatis. It is not your choice. Society has told you are a woman, you make chapati. You are a man, you go to work. If a man is simply sitting in house, everybody will come and scold that man. Are you a man? Go out, do some work. Now, when a boy gets job, he will get married. That is not necessary for a girl. Parents wanted the boy to get a job because they will then only search the girl for the boy. So if the girl's parents will ask the boy's family, what is the work your son is doing? My son is not working anything. He is simply eating and sleeping at home. Will they give daughter to this person? Now, come to this side. What your daughter is doing? She has completed her UG or PG, but she is at home. She will be liked. selected, that fellow sleeping, rejected. And girl is working now. Girl is working now. After marriage, girl's parents are telling, after marriage, you will continue to work or you will have to leave your job. That is husband's decision. Okay. It is husband's decision. If he says you take up this, continue with IAS, you continue. He says resign from IAS, you have to resign. He says resign from IAS. She will resign. Resign from IPS. She has to resign. Now, she is not resigning. No, I will not resign. I am IPS officer. This boy will go out and tell. See, this is why women should not get educated. She is not listening to what I am telling. Then everybody will come to support this man. Why you leave? Husband is most important. He is like a god. He is like a god. Okay. This is how you have to accept what society says. So there are certain do's and don'ts which you have to follow, not as a choice, but as a compulsion. You have to follow this as a compulsion, not as a choice. So I will become a member of the group based on my choice. I will choose my friends. Okay. I will choose my friends. So friends is a group only which you are choosing. So group means collection of individual. But the moment when you started following do's and don'ts, which is told from outside, it becomes society. So society stresses on what? Social relationship, which means do's and don'ts. How we are making ourselves into a society? Is it our choice? All of us are coming together. If you go by the Christian understanding or biblical understanding, Adam came first. Eve came next. Because this Adam was very lonely. He made Eve. Taking a bone, he made Eve. And simply they were wandering. He wanted a company of somebody. He cannot stay alone. And this is right. When you are staying in the room along with your friends preparing for civil services, 3 of your friends, 4 people are staying in the room, 3 are going to their native places. Will you stay alone? You also will go, even though you don't want to go. Why? Because we are not used to live alone. Human being cannot be alone. Why people marry? Because you have to have somebody with you to take care of you, to trouble you. Somebody should be there or not? If somebody is taking care of you, they are also going to trouble you. If somebody is troubling you, they will take care of you. So you can't be alone. Tomorrow morning you wake up, you see nobody in your room. Go out, you see nobody in the apartment. Go out, you see nobody on the street. Run here and there, you see nobody in Ananagar. You see nobody in Chennai. You see nobody in Tamil Nadu. We will become mad. We will become mad. So man cannot be alone. He has to have the company of another person. Now, if there is a company of another person, say if Eve happens to be a man, there would not be procreation happening. There would not be third person coming to this planet. There would not be fourth person coming to the planet. So, that person who will stay with you as a companion will necessarily be the member of opposite gender. That is how one person became 2%, 2% became 4%, 4% became 6 billion. So society is not just a collection of individuals. Society is group plus relationship between members in the group. This group sometimes may be a choice because it is selected by you, sometimes it is by birth. For example, your family, especially your father, mother, siblings, they are not chosen by you. Can you choose your parents? You can't choose. Can you choose your color? You can't choose. Can you choose your genes? You can't choose. So there are certain groups where you cannot choose, and that is family. But when you come to marriage, you can have a choice. But mostly that choice is not given to the individual, choice is given to the society. So marriage is today becoming a matter of choice. Supreme Court of India in 2017, in a very famous case called as Hadia case, says that right to select one's spouse is a fundamental right under Article 21. You have a right to choose your spouse. Can you have a right to choose your parents, especially your biological parents? Will you have right to choose your friends? Yes. Friends are chosen by us, but not family, especially parents. Whether it is the choice or it is birth, you are making a group or you are becoming a part of the group, there you should have some do's and don'ts. You are my student, I am your teacher. So there are do's and don'ts. A teacher shall not speak these things to the students. Students shall not do or speak these things to the teacher. So we have so much of do's and don'ts. Yes or no? What I speak to my friends is what I cannot speak to you. Same is for you. Same is for you. So I have some restrictions, you have some restrictions. Always a relationship comes with restrictions. Every relationship, even it may be friendship, it has restriction. Just he is your friend from day one or from first standard, don't take him for granted. He will definitely scold you when you are breaching the Lakshman Rekha. Do's and don'ts. He may be very close friend. No, don't say anything. Don't say, don't think that you can speak anything to him. No, no, no. You have to be very careful. Do's and don'ts are there. She is your spouse. He is your spouse. Can you speak anything to your spouse? அவ்வளவுதான். காலி நீங்க. அப்போ even in the closest relations, like spousal relation, do's and don'ts are there. The reason for divorce என்ன? எதை பேசணுமோ அதை பேசாம என்னத்தையோ பேசி தொலைச்சிடறான். டிவோர்ஸ் வரைக்கும் போயிடுது. She's wife, I can tell anything. அப்படிலாம் கிடையாது. No, no, nothing doing now. You'll be jailed. Do's and don'ts. Right? So when I speak about do's and don'ts, I speak about something which is outside me. Because these do's and don'ts come from where? Outside me. And this will control me. I can't control that. I will be controlled by that. I can't control that. I will be controlled by that. And that is society. So it is outside you and tells you you have to marry a girl who belongs to your caste. You have to marry a girl who belongs to your religion. You have to marry a girl who belongs to your village. This is in South India. People who belong to same village can marry. But if you go to North India, people who belong to the same village cannot marry each other. The girl and the boy coming from same village cannot marry each other in North India. In South India, you can marry the daughter of your maternal uncle or paternal aunt. But this is not acceptable in North India. So North India has do's and don'ts, which is different from South India. East India has another different do's and don'ts. In East India, there are present certain tribal communities where marriage will happen after the boy and the girl, they are living together. Vaanga pa, welcome, welcome, welcome. Welcome pa, welcome. Vaanga, vaanga. He is Mr. Arun. He cleared this year, now today, with 436th rank. So hopefully he will be in Tamil Nadu as Indian Administrative Service Officer, IAS. I think definitely IAS will come. I still remember some time back in the class, he came when he won the CM Fellowship Award. He came and he told that he was appearing for the interview this time. I told in this place, he was in this place, I was in this place. I told that day, when the results are out, you will come as a successful candidate. So what I said in the month of October or November, that happened in May. He was telling that, sir, கொடுத்திருக்கிறேன் தெரியல கண்டிப்பா வரும். Because Arun had one important quality which gives you IAS. That quality is hard working quality. He is a hard worker. I have learned from his friends that he studies like anything. So if you do hard work, each and everyone can become Arun. You can enter into the most coveted civil services. So I was really happy when I came to know about his result, because it gives a sense of fulfillment to a teacher like me, that when I see my students in highly placed civil services, what more is needed for a teacher like me? When people clear from this place, when my students clear, I believe, I feel that I myself cleared this examination. So this is a wonderful day that our students have come out with flying colors in this civil services examination. Arun will definitely deliver what people wanted. So this country wants people like Arun with so much of dedication, with so much of commitment to the cause. So once again, on behalf of Sivarajvel IAS Academy, I extend my wholehearted congratulations to Mr. Arun for clearing this civil services examination, which results got published today. வாங்கப்பா, மகிழ்ச்சிப்பா, ரொம்ப மகிழ்ச்சிப்பா. ஜஸ்ட்
தமிழ்லேயே பேசுகிறேன், அதான் எனக்கு கம்ஃபர்டபுள். சார் ஆக்சுவலி வெரி தேங்க்ஸ் டு யூ சார். மெட்டிஸ் ப்ரோக்ராம் வந்து எனக்கு ரொம்ப ஹெல்ப்ஃபுல்லாக இருந்தது. அப்போ வந்து ப்ரிலிம்ஸும் கிளியர் ஆகல, தேர்ட் அட்டம் ப்ரிலிம்ஸ் கிளியர் ஆகல. அப்போ வந்து மெட்டிஸ் வரும்போது தான் அப்போதைக்கு கரண்ட் அஃபேர்ஸ் கொஞ்சம் படிக்கலான்னு பண்ணிட்டேன். அப்போ வந்து மெட்டிஸ் வந்து ஃபர்ஸ்ட் 100 பீப்புளுமே கூப்பிட்டாங்க, அப்புறமா எல்லாருக்குமே ஃப்ரீ ஆஃப் காஸ்ட் ஆயிடுச்சு. அது நான் மனிதநேயம்ல ப்ரிலிம்ஸ் படித்தேன், அதுவும் ஃப்ரீ ஆஃப் காஸ்ட் தான். இந்த மாதிரி யூபிஎஸ்சிக்கு வந்து ஃப்ரீ ஆஃப் காஸ்ட் கோர்ஸ் கொடுக்குறதுங்கிறது வந்து அது ஆக்சுவலாக சர்வீஸ் தான். ஏன்னா யூபிஎஸ்சிக்காக ஒரு கோர்ஸும் வந்து நிறைய காசு ஆகுது. சார் தேங்க்யூ ஸோ மச் சார். அதுக்கப்புறமா சோஷியாலஜி ஆப்ஷனல் அப்போ ஆப்ஷனல் டெஸ்ட் சீரிஸ்லாம் எனக்கு ஃப்ரீ தான். சார் வந்து எப்பவுமே காசு கேட்க மாட்டாங்க, ஃப்ரீன்னு சொல்லிடுவாங்க, நீ வந்து எழுது அப்படி சொல்லுவாரு. அதே போல என்னுடைய மோசமான பேப்பர்லாம் நீங்கள் திருத்ததுக்காக ரொம்ப நன்றி சார். இன்னும் கூட சோஷியாலஜி எவ்வளோ மார்க் வந்திருக்குன்னு எனக்கு தெரியல சார். அதனால ரொம்ப தேங்க்ஸ் சார். நிறைய தடவை ஒரு கமெண்ட் சொல்லுவாரு, தம்பி இன்னும் கொஞ்சமாவது படிப்பா அப்படி சொல்லுவாரு. ஆனாலும் வந்து அந்த கொஸ்டினுக்கு இந்த கொஸ்டினுக்கு இது எப்படி எழுது அது அப்படி எழுது அப்படின்னு சொல்லி ஒரு எப்படி சொல்றதுன்னா, அவன் படிக்க மாட்டான் அப்படின்னு தெரிஞ்சாலும் சரி ஒரு அவன் மன ஆறுதலுக்கு ஒரு கமெண்ட் சொல்லலாம் அப்படின்னு சொல்லி சொல்லுவாரு. அதுவே ரொம்ப நன்றி சார். நிறைய டைம் வந்து நான் ஸ்டடியால் வந்து சிவராஜா ஸ்டடியால் தான் யூஸ் பண்ணிட்டேன். அதான் இங்க வந்து ஒரு லைப்ரரி போல ஆக்சுவலா ட்ரீட் பண்ணாங்க. ஸ்டூடெண்ட்ஸ் எப்போ வேணாலும் வந்தா படிக்கலாம், எந்த சார் வேணாலும் பார்த்து டவுட் கேட்கலாம். மோகன்ராஜ் சார் வந்து அவரும் வந்து என்னோட பேப்பர்ஸுக்கெல்லாம் அடிக்கடி கமெண்ட் சொல்லுவாரு, என்னென்ன மாற்றணும்னு சொல்லி தந்தாங்க. நான் வந்து டெஸ்ட் சீரிஸ் வந்து வேற இன்ஸ்டியூட்ல போட்டிருந்தாலும் கைடன்ஸ் வந்து பார்த்தீங்கன்னா மெயின்ஸ்க்கு ப்ரிலிம்ஸ்க்கு வந்து சிவராஜ் தான் கிடைச்சது. சார் தேங்க்யூ ஸோ மச் சார். ஐ எம் வெரி கிரேட்ஃபுல் ஃபார் திஸ் ஃப்ரம் யுவர் சர்வீஸ் சார். ஆக்சுவலி உண்மையாக சொல்லணும்னா நீங்கள் சர்வீஸ் தான் சார் நீங்கள் பண்ணுறது. நிறைய எக்ஸாம்ஸ் வந்து இப்போ ஃபர்ஸ்ட் ஃபீஸ்ன்னு போடுவாங்க, ஆனால் நீங்கள் கண்டினியூஸாக நீங்கள் வரீங்கன்னு தெரிஞ்சால் கண்டிப்பாக உங்களுக்கு வந்து ஃப்ரீயாக கொடுத்துருவாங்க. அது ஒரு ஸ்காலர்ஷிப் மாதிரி நமக்கு கொடுத்துருவாங்க. ரொம்ப தேங்க்ஸ் சார். என்னால் ஏதாவது கான்ட்ரிபியூட் பண்ண முடிஞ்சா சார் சொன்னபடி என்னால் முடிஞ்ச கான்ட்ரிபியூஷனை சொசைட்டி பண்ணணும்னு நினைக்கிறேன். அண்ட் உங்களுக்கு ஏதாவது எப்பயாவது என்னால் அசிஸ்டன்ஸ் ஏதாவது தேவைப்பட்டா ஐ கேன் ஹெல்ப் யூ. ஓகே, ஹெல்ப் பண்ணுற அளவுக்கு எதுவும் தெரியாது, பட் ஏதாவது சப்போர்ட் பண்ணுறேன். ஓகே தேங்க்ஸ் சார்.
பாருங்களேன், சிம்பிளிசிட்டியை பாருங்க. ஒரு ஐஏஎஸ் பாஸ் பண்ணிட்டு ஒன்றும் தெரியாதுன்றாரு. ரொம்ப மகிழ்ச்சியா இருந்துச்சு. ரிசல்ட்டை பார்த்துட்டு அருண் கிளியர் பண்ணிட்டாருன்னு மோகன் ஓடி வந்து சொல்றாரு. எல்லாருமே மணிவண்ணன் எல்லாருமே அந்த மகிழ்ச்சி வந்து பயங்கரமா ஒரு 2 மணிக்கு வந்திருக்கோம் ரிசல்ட்டு. 1:45 வரும்போது பாத்தீங்கன்னா அவ்வளவு ஒரு பெரிய மகிழ்ச்சி. ஒரு பக்கம் மகிழ்ச்சி, ஏன்னா அருண் மாதிரி ஸ்டூடெண்ட்ஸ் கிளியர் பண்ணியிருக்காங்க. இன்னொரு பக்கம் கொஞ்சம் கஷ்டமா இருக்கும், ஏன்னா கொஞ்சம் ஸ்டூடெண்ட்ஸ் கிளியர் பண்ணல. அப்போ எங்களுக்கு எப்பவுமே பாத்தீங்கன்னா இந்த மாதிரி அந்த ரெண்டும் சேர்ந்த ஒரு ஃபீலிங் இருக்கும். இவங்களை பார்த்து மகிழ்ச்சி அடைகிற அதே மனசு நம்ம எதிர்பார்த்த சில பேர் பாஸ் பண்ணலையே அப்படின்னு நினைக்கும் போது கஷ்டமா இருக்கு. ஆனா ஒண்ணு மட்டும்தான் நான் சொல்லுவேன், இந்த வருஷம் எதிர்பார்க்கிற ஸ்டூடெண்ட்ஸ் கிளியர் பண்ணல, இந்த வருஷம் எதிர்பார்க்கிற ஸ்டூடெண்ட்ஸ் கிளியர் பண்ணல அப்படின்னா கூட இதே ஸ்டூடெண்ட்ஸ் அடுத்த வருஷம் இந்த எக்ஸாம் எழுதுனா 100% கிளியர் பண்ணுவாங்க. இட் இஸ் ஜஸ்ட் a matter of time for these students who didn't clear this year. They have to just wait one more year. For them, success is only delayed but not denied. Hard work will prevail in this examination. Intelligence is not needed. If you are ready to do hard work, you are committed to this preparation, definitely UPSC will give you appropriate reward, with the help of which you will be able to achieve great in life, right? So just 5 minutes, we'll take a break. I just have to spend some 5 minutes with Arun, after which we'll resume the class. 5 minutes break. Thank you. 6 மாசம் படிச்சது வேஸ்டா போச்சு. அப்போ இதே இது கையில 6 மாசம் 741 பேஜ் எழுது வராங்க. டிஜிட்டல்ங்கிறதுனால இது now coming to this social relationship is very important. Because of this social relationship only we are together. So all of us are connected to each other. We are bound together because of this social relationship, because of this do's and don'ts. This social relationship amongst the individual is called as consciousness of kind. I'll put the question like this. What holds the individuals together in society? What holds individual together in society? We are all connected to each other. We are all bound together. We are all bonded together. What is the glue? What is the paste? What is the Fevi bond that is connecting all of us? There is one sociologist, his name is Giddings. He says this is consciousness of kind. It is called consciousness of kind. Another one named E.B. Taylor says it is psychic unity of mankind. Emile Durkheim says collective conscience. So these terms are very useful when you write an answer in your main examination. Consciousness of kind, collective conscience, psychic unity of mankind. Consciousness அப்படின்னா என்ன அர்த்தம்? What do you mean by consciousness? Awareness. So you recognize that there is another person present. He is dependent on you, I am dependent on him. So we are so kind to each other. Taylor says psychic unity. Psyche means mind. Everybody's mind will think the same thing. For example, you found a 500 rupee note on the road today. If you find a 2000 rupee note, you will not take now. That is why I gave this example. 500 rupee note is on the road. Everybody wanted to take, put it into the pocket and go. So because everybody's mind will think in the same way. I think in the same way like you. So that is why I am with you. You are with me because you think in the same way like I think. I think that IAS is the best job. You also think that IAS is the best job. So this is why we are there here for IAS classes. So we are all thinking in the same way. Every individual thinks in the same way like another individual. Because of the same thinking, we flock together. We are together. Durkheim says collective conscience. All of us have the same feeling, have the same belief, do the same action. Same thinking, same feeling, same action. We all have. We have same thinking. Who said we are all having same thinking? Taylor. So he was influenced by Taylor. He also has same thinking, same feeling, same action. So since we do the same thing, we think the same thing, we believe the same thing, we act in the same thing, we feel the same thing, we are all one. So the sameness in us is going to bind us. Sameness binds us. Now there is a problem. If we are having the same thing, if somebody else is having different thing, what will happen? Exactly. When sameness binds us, differences leads to conflict. So sameness will bind us together, sameness will create a sense of unity, whereas differences will lead to disunity. Sameness will lead to unity, differences will lead to disunity. Sameness will lead to unity. You are police officer now, you have got IPS, you wear the khaki uniform, you go to Nagaland, you see another khaki uniform there, we wear the same uniform, so we have a sense of togetherness. You are a doctor, you go to America, you say I am a doctor to a doctor, he says we are all one. You go to Canada, you see an Indian there, you say I am an Indian, you are an Indian, we are together. The Prime Minister has gone to Australia, he says there we are all Indians. Now only I saw the news, he says we are all one, we will make India at the first place in the world. He says, everybody is saying yes, we are all one, we are all one. So together we will make India strong. Yes, we will make India strong. Now there is one Chinese person standing. A Pakistani person standing. Indians are coming together because they are Indians. So you see the Pakistani and say, you are a Pakistani, don't come near. You are a Chinese, don't come near. So what Chinese people will go to Chinese? We are all one. Indians, we are all one. Pakistanis, we are all one. Hindus, we are all one. Muslims, we are all one. Christians, we are all one. You say you are all one. When you say you are all one, you also say you are not me. We are all one. You are different from we. So naturally, differences lead to we versus they feeling. And this is what is conflict. We believe in Lord Ram. Another group says we believe in Allah. Third group says we believe in Jesus Christ. Now Allah is different from Ram. Ram is different from Jesus Christ, according to them. So when people are going to Ram temple, they are saying that those who go to mosque is different from us. When people are going to church, they are seeing mosque people different from them or temple people different from them. So differences will lead to disunity. That is why Dr. Ambedkar very cleverly he wrote that we are all different only. I practice one culture, you practice one culture, she is practicing another culture. So we are all different only. But we are all one. Jawaharlal Nehru says, unity in diversity. Nehru says unity in diversity. Tagore wrote national anthem, Janagana Mana. He brings all diversified people together, Dravidians, Ganga, Yamuna, all people together are Indians. So, this is a very complex concept now. At one point of time, I should say that you are different from me. At another point of time, I should say that we are all one. Understanding this or not? At one point of time, we are all one because we are all Indians. At another point of time, you are a Christian, I am a Muslim, I am a Hindu, I am a Sikh, I am a Parsi. So this is very, very difficult for us now. And now politicians will manipulate this. When you say we are all one, he says, no, why are one? He is wearing some dress. He is putting the this thing cap and you are wearing the cross. You are different from he. No. You are going to from temple, he is going to church. You are different. No. So it is easy for those people who are different to be easily manipulated by politicians. And that is the problem in India today. Easily you can manipulate the mind of the people because we are not one. If you go to America, all people speak in one single language called English. But if you come to India, how many varieties of languages you have? 1,632 languages are spoken by 90% of the population of India. Look at the linguistic diversity you have. So this you should understand because such questions may come in the main examination. You should learn from the basics now. Why the problems are very complex? Because it requires everyone to take two different stands, or it requires everyone to take two different identities. At one point of time, I am from Tamil Nadu. At another point of time, I am Indian only. It may conflict with each other sometimes. You are an Indian or you are a Tamilian. This question was asked to one student in the interview. Our student was asked this question: are you Indian or Tamilian? We have told in the mock test and all, mock interview and all, don't tell that I am Tamilian. First, no. Sir, if this question is asked, what should I give as an answer? I said always, I'm an Indian Tamilian. First, give importance to India. Then Indian Tamilian is a good answer because you are going to UPSC. You are not going to TNPSC. So this is a very, very difficult thing because I have to change my color frequently. I may be called as a chameleon. I should be Indian. I should be Tamilian. I should be a member of my native district. I should be a member of my family. Sometimes it may conflict with each other. I will have to accept Hindi because 40% of the people in India speak Hindi. Hindi is a link language. With Hindi, you can talk to many people in India. So I should learn Hindi. But if somebody says that no, Hindi is superior, your Tamil is inferior, I may think twice to learn Hindi now. The same problem happened in Tamil Nadu in 1950s and 60s. In 60s it happened, 1960s. Huh? After independence, when 15 years, because only for 15 years, which will continue as the official language? English. 1965, English will cease to exist. Now, how people from Tamil Nadu administration will talk to Delhi administration? If not in English, in which language? Hindi only. So this became political. This became sensational, because culture is always a sensational thing. Culture is always sensational. You go to marriage and you mock at the rituals happening in marriage, they will get offended or not. You go, when the boy is putting garland around the neck of the girl is doing that to the boy, you laugh, you mock, you tell that you are uncivilized people. What, putting garland on somebody will make both of you as spouse of each other? What story you are telling? Like that, if we ask, then they will feel offended. So don't underestimate culture, because cultural learning is very unconscious. It is not like civil services exam where you consciously learn constitution. You will learn consciously constitution because 10 to 15 questions from prelims will come from constitution. But cultural learning is not conscious. Cultural learning is unconscious. Cultural learning is unconscious. There is one anthropologist, Franz Boas. Franz Boas. Franz Boas only. Franz Boas says, cultural learning is unconscious. Suddenly you started learning your language or not? Suddenly you started learning your language. Whether they told your mother taught you to speak in your mother tongue, like we are having classes 5 o'clock to 6 o'clock. Come, I will teach you how to eat. 6 o'clock to 7 o'clock. Come, I will teach you how to wear dress. 8 o'clock to 9 o'clock. Come, I will teach you how to speak. Did they teach you like that? Or you picked up the language automatically? Tell me, you picked up the language automatically. You picked up what food you have to eat automatically. Consciously, you didn't learn your language. Unconsciously, without awareness itself, you started learning your language, or the language of your mother. So that is why culture is in your body as well as in your mind. The dress which we are wearing is cultural. That is why men will wear different dress than women. Way back, thousands of years back, one philosopher, his name is Diogenes, he told men and women should not wear different dress, so they should wear the same dress. Men's dress should be worn by women also, he was telling. Because he told that all should wear the same type of dress. There should be no women dress different from men's dress. Everyone should wear the same dress. So men's dress should be worn by women also. He told that because the dress which you wear is influencing your mind. So women are wearing women's dress and they think that they are women, they are inferior to men. Wear the same dress. Hair. Girls have to grow a long hair. Boys cannot grow a long hair. In this classroom itself, you can see this. Girl will have to have a long hair. Boy should have a short hair. Probably this will be a bigger problem for the girl if she is cutting the hair like boy, and the boy is having a long hair like girl. Simply speaking, a boy, if he leaves the hair uncut, it will grow like a girl's hair only. No, don't cut the hair. 5-6 years from now or 10 years from now, don't cut the hair. நீங்களும் என்ன பண்ணுவீங்க? Long hair வந்துரும் உங்களுக்கும். If the girl is cutting the hair, it will become short. But if a girl is cutting the hair like boy, or the boy is having a long hair like a girl, society will not accept. When I had my friend in my school days, he used to put the nail polish. Boy is putting nail polish. He took the nail polish from his sister and he was putting the nail polish. Those days, thinner concept was not there, it seems. Mother told the boy not to go to the school. And she took a, an object and she was scratching that nail by nail she was doing. Because she told that if you put nail polish and go to the classroom, all boys will laugh at you. So you go to a shop and ask for nail polish, telling that என்னோட நெயிலுக்கு nail polish na, the shopkeeper will see you like this. என்னாச்சு உனக்கு? Right? So cultural learning, what boy should do, what girl should do, what dress I should wear, what dress girl should wear, how I should eat, everything is unconsciously learned. It is not consciously learned. That is why one anthropologist named Franz Boas says cultural learning is unconscious. Culture shapes your personality. Culture shapes your personality. Culture shapes personality. There was one, her name is Ruth Benedict, an anthropologist. Influenced by this person. She was influenced by, Ruth Benedict was influenced by Franz Boas. Franz Boas influenced Ruth Benedict. Ruth Benedict is writing a book, Patterns of Culture. Pattern means what? Type. So types of culture. She found that in Southwest USA, there is a group of people called Zuni people. Okay, Zuni people are in Southwest US. And there is another group of people called as Kwakitul. In Northwest Coast. The Zuni people, they have a personality which is called as Apollonian. And the Kwakitul have this personality called Dionysian. Apollonian type of people, Dionysian type of people. All Zuni people who are having this type of personality, they are very passive people. They are very calm people, submissive people. But all those people belong to this category, they are called as very hostile people. So if you go to a place, you find all people have the same nature, same personality. You go to another place, all people have another type of personality. Because this culture is Apollonian culture, this culture is called Dionysian culture. Those who have Apollonian culture, they are always submissive. Those who have Dionysian culture, they are all very hostile, very aggressive, violent people. They are very violent people. They are very non-violent people, calm. Even today we have this categorization. இந்த ஊரா மோசமான ஆளுப்பாவன், இந்த ஊர்காரனா ஜாக்கிரதையா பழகணும். You come from this locality, no, very very carefully I have to deal you, because you people, normally we say, you people from South India do not know Hindi. That is the understanding which North people have. North Indian people don't know how to eat idli that South Indian people have. So we think North Indian people do not know English. They think South Indian people do not know Hindi. Okay, so culture present in that place influences you. Culture present in that place influences you. So you will act, you will feel, you will think like other members in the group. Sameness, same culture, same personality. Y blood, same blood அப்படிங்கிற மாதிரி. Same culture, same personality. Another interesting story. We'll finish off with this interesting story. There was one anthropologist, Margaret Mead. She wrote a book titled Sex and Temperament in Three Primitive Societies. Sex and temperament in three primitive societies. So Margaret Mead she studied three primitive group of people. One is called as Arapesh. Second is called as Mundugumor. Third is called as Chambuli. Three primitive groups of people. One called Arapesh, second called as Mundugumor, third called as Chambuli. Arapesh people, both men and women, are very passive, docile, you call, very calm, docile people. Mundugumor people are very aggressive people, both men and women. Chambuli, reversal of gender roles. Interestingly, men here will do all the works normally done by women. Women will do all the works which will be done by men. In other societies, men work here becomes women work, women work here becomes men work. So totally opposite to other societies. For example, men will rear the babies. Men will only do cooking. Men are the homemakers. Men will cry for small things. Women will go to work outside. They will come home and men will cry for petty things. They will convince the men, console the men. Normally in other society, women will cry easily, man will not cry. And husband should not cry, wife should cry in other societies. Wife should cry for petty things, small, small things, women should cry. So crying is women's nature in other society, generally in other societies. But here, men will only cry, women will not cry. Men will only do cooking, they will do homemaking, they will take care of the children. Most interestingly, men here will beautify themselves. Men will beautify themselves. Normally, in other cultures, women should beautify themselves. Tell me, beauty parlor more in available for men or women? Women beauty parlors are more. Okay. Cosmetics available more for men or women? Women only. So women in general are expected to beautify themselves. Normally, there will be a person in the family, your brother or you, maybe boy. If you take so much of time to get ready to go to some marriage or some party, people will scold you. Are you a girl to take this much of time to get ready? And if a girl is getting ready very fastly to go to some marriage, they will be very surprisingly telling, "Onnu ivlo quick-ஆ கிளம்பிட்ட?" Here, men will beautify themselves. They will cry for petty things. Women will come convince. See? So culture can even change the gender roles. And that is the power of culture. So if women's position has to improve in India, what should change now? Culture should change. Without cultural change, women's position cannot change. You will become IAS, you will become IPS, but at the end of the day, you think that I have to go to the house, do cooking, I have to spend some time with my children, I should take care of my children for the sake of my family. I will forego the promotion for the sake of family. I will even get VRS for the sake of family. I will go for some other smaller jobs. Women are compromising. So this tells you how culture is shaping your personality. Okay. So in today's class, we have seen the most important topic which we have seen for today's class is how culture is influencing personality, how group is different from society, what holds society together, sameness, consciousness of kind, one person says, psychic unity of mankind, another person says, collective conscience, third person says. Then we brought culture influencing personality, Franz Boas. Cultural learning is unconscious. Then Ruth Benedict, Apollonian Dionysian. Then Margaret Mead, influenced by Franz Boas and Ruth Benedict. Franz Boas influenced Ruth Benedict. Both of them influenced Margaret Mead. Mead is telling three groups of people. In one group, Arapesh, both men and women are very calm, composed. Mundugumur, both are very warring people, very aggressive people, violent people. And Chambuli, reversal of gender role. Men will behave like women, women will behave like men. In the next class, we will be taking up the next topic. When two groups of people are coming together, how they will interact with each other. What are the processes which will take place? When two groups are coming together, how interaction is happening? The process of interaction between two groups will be taken up in the next class. See you in the next class. Thank you.